we're outside Hives and Honey, and I've got a really excited professional rugby player in Nick Scruton, ex-Wakefield, now Hull KR with Dono, and I'm also joined by Greg Sharp, professional beekeeper. Scruton, what we're looking at here, where's the honey, mate? Show me the honey.
Well, it's just a bit of an observation hive, this one. So we've got some nectar here that's not been sealed up yet, and then this is more of your honey super, so they'll move honey up into here eventually and then seal it all up, and then it's ready for consumption.
So Greg, do the bees actually carry the honey up? Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's how they do it. They bring it in, they process it, and then they move it up into the top frame.
And Scroots is being a bit modest. He's saying he's an amateur in comparison to you, being 14 years beekeeping. What have you got from being a beekeeper? What has it given you, added to your life?
And everything. It's brilliant. You know, you can't find a better hobby.
And Scroots, you were telling me as well before, pretty passionately, that bees are endangered now.
Yeah, well, there's stuff all over the press at the minute. If there were no bees, then we'd have about 3-4 years to live, and then the world will be doomed. So we're just doing his bit that way to save the world, mate.
Yeah.
No biggie.
No biggie. We've got two superheroes here saving the world one beat at a time. Right now, we're going to link over because Jonesy joined you at the Hives. How did Jonesy do on his first debut beekeeping?
Jonesy were mad for it. No sign of Wagger. Wagger were an absolute no-show. Very quick to pull out of that one. But yeah, Jonesy loved it. He said all along, right from when he found out that I were keeping bees, that he'd love to tag along one day. And yeah, he took to it really well.
I've always had a bit of a goal, Scroots, to keep chickens, goats and bees for the honey, for the milk and for the eggs, fresh daily produce. And this is my first experience of having a go with the beehives. They're sounding a bit angry, a bit buzzy. I'm a bit worried because I've never done it before. We're kitted up. I think I've got a Ghostbusters costume. Scroots has got the full stuff. But Scroots, just check us through the process, particularly with this like can of smoke here. What's that for?
Yeah, well, the smoke, it just keeps the bees calm. It can calm them down, so you make sure they're well smoked. Yeah, I think it goes back to like an instinct in them with they sense like kind of a bushfire sort of thing, right. So they all run back into the hives, gorge on the honey, and it can just settle them. So if the bees are just getting away from you a little bit, we just blast them with a bit of smoke, and it can just keep on top of it. So that's really all we've got in there. Some smoke, the things to smoke with, a couple of tools just to manipulate the hive and things like that.
Right. And how many jars of honey do you typically get out of a decent hive a week?
You take 2 crops of honey off. So you've got one a spring crop now where beekeepers have been probably this last week or two taking a spring crop off, and then your summer honey, which you take off in about September time.
Right.
And it just depends on the hive, how productive they are. Each hive is different. But yeah, you can be looking to get a few boxes of honey, which is 300-400 jars per colony sometimes.
That'll do for me. And when you come down to do your weekly check, what is it you're looking for?
Well, a bit of everything. So just make sure that everything's all right, that hives aren't falling over, just basic beekeeping, basic like hive husbandry. And then we do swarm control.
Right.
So we need to make sure that the hives aren't going to swarm, and if they are, then we need to produce like an artificial swarm. So you need to trick the queen bee into thinking that she swarmed without actually leaving the hive. So
right.
That's where it gets a bit technical.
I thought Jonesy did really well down at the Hives, mate, but we're inside now. Behind us is all the show honey. You going to enter next year?
Yeah, I'm going to have a crack, why not? I've managed to get my first 3 boxes of honey a couple of weeks back now, so hopefully I get a summer crop as well, and yeah, have a crack next year, see what I can do.
And what are you going to call your honey? Got a name for it yet?
Yeah, we're clueless at stuff like that, so I asked my little boy, I thought, well, try and get a kid's perspective on this, and I said, George, what would you call it? Like, what do you do with honey? And he says, you drizzle it. So I said, drizzle, yeah, I like that. So yeah, we've got the Drizzle Honey Company.
The Drizzle Honey Company.
Thanks to George.
The Drizzle Honey Company could be repping next year, but what would it mean to you to win at the Yorkshire Show?
Well, yeah, if I can make honey that's good enough to win anything, then I'd be chuffed. But to win at Yorkshire Show, it'd be class, wouldn't it? So yeah, that's the dream, Alex.
The dream, mate. Best of luck with the Drizzle Honey Company. Keep us posted, and we will get Wagger over to the bees, mate.
Yeah, we'll see.